to your point, like if it's a political thing, like that's dangerous. Like that's like start war dangerous. Like know.
So in you saw the newest, or at least a couple episodes of the newest season of Black Mirror on Netflix.
No,
Did you see that Joan is awful?
Is it dope?
No,
I'm up to date, but not on the new season.
I haven't seen.
So
5,
it was like it's a really good season actually, except for maybe like 1 or 2 episodes. But like one of them is this like fake Netflix on there. It's because you sign up for Netflix and you know exactly what you said. We don't read end user licensing agreements. We encounter them all the time. But so this woman like and then like there's a generative AI in one of the episodes where it uses her likeness and it puts her like it reads her life and it makes it into a
whole episode.
And then she has this situation at her work and then she goes home and she sees it on Netflix. But okay, so for the marketing campaign of this, random people were taken, like random Netflix users were taking and so the episode is titled Joan is Awful. And random Netflix users, like say Sean, there were random
like screenshot,
random posters around the cities or around the world that say Sean is awful with his picture on there.
What?
And
how'd they get it?
It was in the user agreement.
Holy
shit! It was in the user agreement.
Yeah, I mean, because like there's always parodies of that stuff, but this was like literally from
actual. Whoa.
Because like this is also this is a system that's in place. It's like
better start reading those
legal language is like
the
T's and C's.
Intentionally hard to understand.
The legal jargon.
Yeah, like you're not gonna get your lawyer to go through to read every
Facebook
every time you sign up for a new like service app. Like you're not gonna get him to like, and that's
Dang, that's scary.
Yeah. And so that's like, where is the line? Like we've probably like we've signed it. We've signed up for Netflix. We signed up for all this other stuff.
We've given all the consent already. They don't need it.
Well, like
take anything else.
Another thing from like for Zoom, you in the licensing agreement you let the AI and algorithm read your speech, your image and likeness and stuff. It's used to learn and teach the system to get better, but it's like to what end?
Because that's how the phones do Siri. It's like it learns your voice better, so it learns how you
the voice to text, like it learns that, and like this is like I said it before, but this is to the extreme. Like everything we've signed up for this stuff. Like we've signed away our humanity, and we did it so passively, so easily. Like this kind of has a common thread with like the Patriot Act, like where the government has the authority to like listen in on any phone conversation, any email, anything like we put out. And then like I had a class and I was like, that's not right. Like and then somebody had a counterpoint to say like, well, if you're not doing anything wrong,
what does it matter?
Then what does it matter? You're not violating the law. But it's like the right to privacy. Violated. Yeah, your privacy is being violated. But then it's like,
you gave your privacy.
Yeah, you gave it away. And in terms of the Patriot Act, we didn't even sign up for it.
No. And every single president since then has only expanded and strengthened what they can do.
You don't
with
take
the
stuff
Patriot
away.
Act. Yeah, no.
Especially when it works.
The thing about privacy is like, I think what worked somehow is the idea that, well, there is no privacy anyway. So people started to be like, well, to that point, what am I trying to hide anyway? Well, they can see it anyway. But now it's like, oh, fuck, they can really see. They can like literally just like boom, boom and see.
Because people say
it would be the worst if they could like replay shit that you thought you got away.
Did you ever see that Black Mirror one? Where like your whole life is always on being recorded, so it's
like a Minority Report backwards.
Yeah, so like if you're gonna do something like say hop on the airplane, they're like, all right, let's play back the last hour of your life or like the last day, where were you, and everything like that. And yeah,
that's something to watch. Like that new episode of Black Mirror, it's good.
Show.
It's thought provoking.
Yeah, I'll watch that for sure.
I don't subscribe to this conspiracy theory, but I enjoy it. Is that pretty much everything that you see in the media is telling you exactly what's coming, because it 100% has. From everything I've seen as a kid,
Skynet, we're in Skynet,
Minority Report, all that kind of stuff.
Matrix.
Yeah, Matrix. Like every single thing, I'm like, well, it's not like
Lion King,
Pixar's Inside Out.
Up,
I loved Up.
Wall-E,
Up maybe both.
Cars.
Cars didn't.
Cars
Cars didn't pull my heartstrings like
Steve
Up.
McQueen.
I mean, it was good, but like,
Sorry.
dude, Lightning McQueen. Yeah, different, completely different.
Lightning.
but close.
McQueen of sort.
Yeah, no, but yeah, I mean, Up. The beginning of Up is like tear jerking crazy.
Well, to say too, like, this is like, I think this is already, people would agree with this, like things like this, expansions on our like privacy and what's it called,
right?
Surveillance. Like, it's being pushed through because it's being tacked onto other bills. But then there's like, they put the war in Ukraine is like on the headlines every single day while this stuff slips under the rug. Like that's exactly what it is. Like that's not, I don't think that's a conspiracy. I think that's like
no,
that
happening
actually happened.
plain as day, right in front of our
know
faces.
that.
But we choose what to give attention to.
We are well aware that every time a budget goes through, any type of budget at all, there's always some shady or weird ass shit. But which one of us is reading the whole fucking budget? None of us are. Why? Because that gets in the way of my life.
No,
like,
because I don't really care. I
That's
just want to know about what the money. I want to know about where that's going.
We don't care until it happens to us.
Yeah. Well, that's like the whole idea of you chip away slowly. You can't go quickly. It's just like a sculpture. Like you can't chip away all quick. You're gonna fuck that thing up. But
that's what they want you to think. The Grand Canyon was made in one day.
I mean, it wasn't.
I know.
It was at least 3.
I think that was Mid-Journey.
3 years of erosion.
3 years. There's a lot of erosion, really quick. But yeah, I mean, the idea of like all of that is you go slowly, so no one actually notices. And this is always like the story. Like no one notices when they're, rights are being taken.
Baby
steps. Like that. It's baby steps. Yeah.
Well,
I can hear all the libertarians being like, "We told you so."
Well, like that's the whole thing with like how they try and villainize China. Like it's because it's like no, the United States wishes that they had that level of surveillance on them.
Yeah.
And they're banning like Chinese like manufacturers of technology because they want the market. They don't want China to have it.
That's the TikTok thing, man. That's the whole TikTok thing. Which is
the whole
funny
TikTok
to me because
thing.
our like number one best pal is the most surveillance land in the world, I think.
Europe?
London.
CCTV?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Like literally they don't have like
Any street corner.
street corner that's missed. Like, but that's okay because they
It's okay, ain't it?
Because they white.
Yeah, I mean,
They speak the same language. And
I thought we ran away from them. Let them do what they want to do.
Kinda.
Now we got an ocean separating us. It's fine.
Yeah, everything's good now.
Ocean's 11.
They're making a new one.
Oh,
It's going to be like the prequel because all we can do these day and age are prequels.
Retell the same story.
Yeah, it's the same
Rehashing
thing.
IPs.
Yeah.
But I mean, like Bernie was like one of the best parts of like